Hey everyone, it's She the Writer. So I'm here with another live video because I'm in the process of moving. So I'm still gonna try to make this as succinct as possible because I did promise new videos every weekday. But a lot of you are still asking about my journals. Before I pack them all up, I thought I'd show them to you. I did pack up about a box of them. So I have these plus a box plus another bookcase. So maybe I'll do a few of these little live streams. We'll see. But here's a top shelf. I got some spirals here. We'll just do this top shelf. Why not? So this is a big high school sketchbook. That's some collaging in there. This is poetry only. This is sketching with music. This one I made out of duct tape and a cereal box. This is an Alice in Wonderland journal. It's reversible, and I love it because Alice in Wonderland. Who doesn't love that, right? I made this out of denim and ooh, this is poor lighting. Let's go out here where there's decent lighting. And this has a variety of papers in it. I kind of just combined and roughly sewed a whole bunch of like different papers, maps, that sort of thing. Alrighty, so we'll put that back up here. More sketchbooks. This one is about Nick. I like to give my characters their own notebooks. He only had one, and I never finished it. He just had a short story. He's done now. More Disney-related stuff. I love this black and red. I think this is one of Roger's notebooks. Roger Cope is Alan's older brother. He is in Cope syndrome, and he has lots of notebooks. I've written a couple, 2, 3 books with him in it, and several screenplays. These are the Pratt Institute sketchbooks that you've seen in some of my other videos. This you've seen when I made my Emmy nomination video. And just more short ones over here. I like this one, because it makes that sound and I like it. That's why I like that sound. Okay, Moleskins. There's me on a horse. A pony, not a horse. She was the fastest equine I've ever ridden. I've got some stills from my feature film when I was storyboarding, re-storyboarding for the edit, because in the first draft of the edit, you have one line and this is not being explained well at all. When I was editing the final draft of the film I had all my scenes drafted out. My scenes are drafted out in here. And then I took screen caps from each one and I put them up in the wall of my studio. I miss have alterable. They're more like designed. This one I absolutely love. Let me show you this. It's got the ocean on it. And I plan to live near the ocean, so I got very excited about that because I just love fantasizing about the ocean. And then on the inside, it has text, but then it also has, maybe I can set it on top of some of my film movie kit stuff and show you how it has sort of random, like urban photography on the pages. Maybe not urban. Black and white photography on the pages, but the pages are ruled and the photos are they're totally random. There's no rhyme or reason or pattern to them. I love that. I found that really engaging. This is, where did I get, oh, this is another one of the Pratt Institute journals. Some moleskins here. If you guys really dig one of these and you want to flip through, I can show you. Those are some of the art journals. These are journals from 2012. More character notes. They each get their own. They're greedy. And then this is just more enormous notes. A lot of sketching in here, quote unquote sketching, like I talked about in my video about deliberate practice. And then these are the prompt journals and some of the other ones, the altered books, cream color blue, which I showed the other day. This notebook has Clairefontaine paper, which is like a really smooth paper. It's great for fountain pens, but it's kind of hard to get a hold of. So that's just a brief scan. I really don't have time to do much else. I'm sorry. I'm moving and I'm, searching for, I have some extra side jobs right now and it's kind of crazy, but Oh look, I got this Midori ripoff. It's real leather, but it's not a real Midori, but it's still pretty great. And I finished this one that I showed you. I cannot live without books, so I got that one all done. Anyhow, the things have been crazy, but I figure it's better to post something, let you know I'm here, get you guys engaged. Everyone else is busy too, right? How many of you probably are like, oh, I need to go catch up on all my YouTube videos on my watch later playlist. That's me. If you're like me, you're trying to just catch up with watching videos, let alone making them. So anyway, this is what I got. If there's something intriguing, let me know. And let me know. Oh gosh. Shout out to Katura for answering my last question. I think it was, I wanted to know, yes. I want to know what your single most biggest challenge you have in trying to perform deliberate practice for your craft is. And that covers video and filmmaking too, my friends, you content creators out there, you filmmakers. Let me know what you think your single biggest challenge is. And in some upcoming videos, I will be addressing that, I hope, and also addressing a big trick I have just for filmmakers, or not filmmakers, I'm sorry, storytellers specifically. Big trick to making a compelling story. Perhaps the single most important secret as soon as I have time to make that video. One more thing. You can now go onto my Patreon page, and I'll be making some Patreon posts, hopefully, because I know that I'm moving, and so my videos may not be as edited for a while, and so I thought I'll release my Patreon page finally. So patreon.com/SheTheWriter, you can check it out, and hey, I welcome feedback too. If you're checking out my Patreon page, maybe you have your own, and maybe you have some feedback for me, I would so appreciate that. Thanks a lot. You can support me on Patreon. Check out my website at shethewriter.com. I am in cahoots with a proofreader over my new novel, Paint, so I look forward to that. And thanks for tuning in. Peace.